Hello, Internet travelers. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Except I hope you're not having a wonderful day, actually. You stinky goofball, you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm genuinely sorry. I know that was pretty harsh, and some of you are probably in tears right now, but I genuinely didn't mean it. I was just trying to prove a point, which is that most of you probably didn't like that. Most of you probably don't like being shamed and getting put down. And I say most of you because apparently there are people out there who not only like being shamed, but pay money to people to be shamed. That's right, there's people out in this world who pay other people to get called an asshole. And that's exactly what we're looking at today. We're looking at a video called Men Pay Me to Shame Them. Which honestly just doesn't make any sense in my mind. I'm sure it's some kind of fetish or something. But to pay money to be shamed is fucking wild if you ask me. If I wanted to get shamed, I would just have dinner with my parents. I get shamed for free. There's no way I would pay money for that shit. Before we jump into this video though, if you guys are new here and you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it and it helps out the channel. So let's see this woman get paid money to call someone else a fucking dickhead.
My name is Mistress Marley. I am a woman that takes money from men. I got that first send. I was like, okay, I need to take this more seriously. The biggest amount I've ever received from one client in an hour was $5,000. Every day is different for me. For instance, I have a client that sent me $1,000 to be unblocked. He wasn't living up to my standards. He was getting on my nerves. I still felt like he needed to be blocked. So then 2 hours later, he sent $2,500 and says, I will do better. But he might get blocked again because he's not doing better. We don't thank our clients for sending money. They know they're supposed to send that money to me. I'm not thanking them for something that they're supposed to do. In total, I've probably had over 500 men send me money. I can earn anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 weekly, and then yearly anywhere of $100K and up.
Oh, what? Thousands of dollars? Holy shit, dude. I was expecting maybe she's making close to $1,000 every month just to help with rent. But no, this is a full-time job. She's a full-time shamer. I think I just found my new dream job, guys. I'm sorry, I'm quitting this YouTube thing. I'm just gonna start calling people an asshole and asking for money. Which is funny because that's basically what I'm doing right now. The only difference is I'm not getting paid thousands of dollars. In fact, I'm not making any money at all. I'm just doing this because I love making content for you guys. But you're a fucking asshole. And that's gonna be about $1,000. My Cash App is in the link below.
This client, for example, is saying I'm going to empty his bank accounts. That's like a fun little thing we like to say. The ones that just like to talk and they haven't sent any money, I kind of just ignore them.
It doesn't really sound like a fun little thing they do. I think he's being serious. I think he's being like, no, literally, I have no fucking money. You're draining my bank account. Let's go back and look at these messages real quick. So she said, send something bigger, smiley face. He says, sent goddess, you're gonna empty my bank account. And she says, as I should. Seems a little rude if you ask me, but I think that's the point. The point is being dominated or whatever these fucking freaks are into. I do like to imagine though that he's being serious and he's like, no, seriously, you're gonna empty my bank account. I'm about to be in debt. I can't pay rent this month. I'm about to be homeless. And my wife just divorced me and took the children away. And she's like, yes, that's how it should be, bitch.
So today I have Beta coming over. He's going to give me money for pretty much taking care of whatever I need done around the house today. Beta, you're finally here. It took forever.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Small.
Come in.
Thank you.
Today you're going to be cleaning my kitchen so you can take that stuff over to the kitchen.
There's no fucking way. No fucking way that this dude is paying money to clean? What? I don't even want to clean my own house that I live in. Why the fuck would I pay money to clean? This is wild. Normally it's the other way around, somebody pays them money to clean, but no, this guy, he's reverse psychology. He's paying money to clean. What a fucking sucker. Also, I'm surprised that he only kissed her hand when he came in. I'm surprised he didn't get down on all fours and start kissing her fucking toes. I mean, this guy's probably such a freak, he wouldn't even be kissing her toes. He'd be like lifting up and fucking sucking on all 10 of them. Digging his tongue in there and getting all the dirt and grime underneath her toenails.
What have you been doing in your free time? Been thinking of how you're gonna serve me?
Yes, mistress.
Louder.
Yes, mistress.
Right, as you should. The cleaner my house, the better I feel. Faster, faster, faster. I don't have all day. Go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that this guy is doing this out of his own will, but this is genuine insanity. I feel like he is paying money to clean a house and get called a bitch, basically. I can't believe this shit, man. This world is wild. This world is so wild. It seems like such a weird fetish to me, but each to their own, I guess. He's still a fucking freak, though.
Sometimes I feel that this is the purpose of my life, that I need to do service for women, and especially for Mrs. Marley.
What do you give Beta as a reward?
I mean, as a reward, he gets to be in my presence. Beta, I need a foot rest. My feet hurt.
Thank you, Mrs.
Good boy. I feel like a big reward, too, is like he gets to be around all these powerful women. Just being able to reward him by having him in spaces.
No way. No way, dude. I'm speechless. Genuinely speechless. You know, some people, they put their money into their kids' college tuition. Other people, they spend money to be a fucking footstool. I also don't think that that's the only reward she's given him. I feel like there's gotta be some kind of sexual reward, because he's paying her a lot of money, and he's obviously getting sexual gratification from it. So surely there's some kind of sexual reward going on. I feel like there must be. There must be. Or maybe this is enough for him. Maybe he's down there on all fours being her footstool and he's cumming his pants while he's simultaneously doing it. The feeling of being on all fours and having this woman's foot on his back is just like orgasmic to him. He's just like in euphoria. He's in heaven and he's cumming his pants while he's doing this.
You did a good job.
Thank you, Mrs.
I'll have you back next week. You can leave now.
Thank you, Mrs. Goodbye, Mrs.
Bye.
Thank you.
At least she's not too mean about it, you know what I mean? She could be like, alright, see you next week when you're scrubbing my toilet, pussy. Yeah, you better be back here at the same time next week because I need you to fucking clip my toenails, you fat bitch, ass, little dick fucker. At least she's like somewhat nice about it. It's as nice as you could be in this kind of situation. It would be really funny, though, if she was just insulting them. I mean, she's already dominating them and shaming them. It would be really funny, though, if she was just mean about it.
The client had reached out and he was like, I want to be walked on your leash at your homecoming. I went to a historically black college. So like I knew it was going to be like all black people there and I was going to have this white on a leash. Next thing I know, this just was like blowing up, going crazy. And there were some like people in my inbox like calling me the N-word, saying you should be on a white man's leash. One person was like, it's one thing to do this at home with somebody you would care about. It's another to humiliate an old man. I'm like, you guys don't understand that he reached out to me.
What a way to celebrate homecoming, am I right? You know, I agree with what she's saying. This is what he wants. So, you know, there's only so much you can say. But this is always my main thing with, like, these people bringing these fetishes out into public is that you're making people uncomfortable. You know what I mean? That's just my thing with all these fetishes is you have it. If you like getting shit on your chest, that's fine. If you're into vor, if you like being eaten by your partner, that's fine, I guess. Just keep it in the bedroom, okay? I don't want to be out in public and seeing somebody getting shit on their chest or, you know, somebody taking a nibble out of somebody because it turns them on.
A lot of the criticism I get back is that I'm taking advantage. I'm taking from them because they don't know anything else. You figure out what they can afford through conversation. So like if you have that client that can only send for like coffee or like breakfast, you pretty much know like that's what they can afford.
You know, I agree to a certain degree that she's not taking advantage of these people because it's what they want, but I do think it gets to the point where it's like an addiction. Like these people get hooked on it and it's almost like gambling. And then when I think when it's at that point and they're spending so much money on this that I do think she's taking advantage of them. I mean, I don't know the full story because this is only a 10-minute video. Like what she said at the beginning of the video. If that guy had to spend $1,500 to get unblocked, and then he just sent another $2,500 just so that she would keep talking to him. That's kind of taking advantage. You know, he doesn't have to spend that much money. He shouldn't have to. And it's because he's probably addicted, because he's like, shit, I love this feeling so much. I can't stop it. I need to send her thousands of dollars. And I partly say that she is kind of taking advantage because she said she blocks them or just doesn't talk to them if they don't send money. So they're forced to send money to her if they want to continue this addiction. You know what I'm saying? To be real with you, people shouldn't have to spend thousands of dollars to talk to this fucking lady. I mean, she seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders. I feel like even she would like admit that like this is too much money. Like they genuinely don't have to send this much money just to have a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying?
We're here. We're about to enter the dungeon. This is where everything happens. There's certain things that we use in here, but of course I can't show you all because you have to pay for that.
The dungeon sounds pretty welcoming if you ask me. So this is probably where they have sex. This is probably where she's bringing them in, dominating them, and then doing some kind of sexual shit with them. Like I said, I feel like something sexual's got to be going on. I feel like men wouldn't pay this much money to just do the dishes. You know, I could be wrong. Maybe they enjoy doing the dishes so much that they're willing to pay $3,000 just to do her dishes and get told that he's a fucking dickhead for doing it.
People who judge me, I pretty much just say, judge all you want, the money's still hitting my account the same.
Fair enough. That makes me feel better about putting this video out. It's just such a weird world we live in, that the fact that this lady probably makes more money than someone who genuinely has to work hard at like a difficult job. She just has somebody do her chores, calls them a dickhead, and gets paid more money than, you know, probably a beginning construction worker or an office worker, you know, who's probably miserable and barely gets paid any money for the amount of work he does and is underappreciated. You know, like I said, fair enough to Mistress Marley. Fair enough. You know, I'm jealous. I'm absolutely jealous. I wish I had a job like this. That's it, though. If you guys enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And, fuku.